be able to hear me now. Okay, so take two. I know my lips were moving, but my friends here in the studio that are practicing in the main studio and the private studio on the no, still? It's going to be like a 10-second delay. But they were telling me that you're welcome. They came out and told me that they couldn't hear me because I didn't turn on the other part of the microphone. So let me start over again. Good morning, good afternoon. Happy Sunday, everyone. We're going to do an urban flow practice today. And what I was saying is you're noticing that there's a little difference. So you can feel the difference in light, but you could see the windows are covered at the studio. So here in LA, this is happening up and down. We're on La Brea. It's happening all over town, and it's the world that we're living in right now. So as I mentioned yesterday, if I have the ability to get to my camera, turn on my camera, you could count on seeing us here at noon. If anything happens where that's not possible, I will always post on the YouTube channel and just let you guys know what's going on. But, we continue to remind ourselves that it's going to look different, right? We live in the perpetual world, and change is inevitable. And this is something that we can appreciate, something that we can learn from, and something that we can grow through. So it all comes back to the breath. Every time. I know there's so many stories, and there's so much energy, and there's so many things that could be going on in our lives always, before now, through now, and it will come, with us in this human experience. So, we're here for whatever reason, and something has called you back to be here. So let's do it. Let's have a great practice today. We're starting on our backs. Lie down on Shavasana with your legs long and your arms by your sides. And palms facing up, and you can scan your body, feel your body, and take your arms. Once you land and once you settle, let's take the arms up over your head and then let your arms and go ahead and relax down into the ground. Release your breath. Might feel good to take a sigh or two. In this live feed, as we've been doing it every day for the most part since March, does remind us in that we are still here. And we still have the opportunity to be present and to be with our thoughts, to be with our feelings and the sensations in our body as we move through the asana practice, and really take as much space as we can and to be still. Even right now, enjoy this moment of stillness. Let everything else move around you and enjoy this moment of stillness. Keep your arms where they are. Bring the soles of your feet together and let your knees fall apart, please. He's a reclining butterfly, and with your arms over your head. And don't worry if you're not sure what you're feeling today. That's okay too. And sometimes the zigzag, the crisscross. Right, let's just be content with the fact that we've made it into our mat. And something that I can offer you is whether you do all the poses or not, you stay on your mat for the entire hour, because I know there's a lot of things that are distracting us right now. So stay on the mat for the whole hour, even if you take child's pose or make your way back into this position, so that you can take up as much of that space as possible. And bring your knees together, and then draw your knees into your chest. Bring your hands onto your shins, And a light squeeze, please. And gently begin to rock side to side on your hips. And then bring yourself back to center. Take your hands behind your knees and give yourself a little rock up and down, forward and back. Two more. And then go ahead and come up to a seated position with your legs crossed. Hands onto your knees, roll up through your spine. Feel the stacked shoulders on top of your hips, and then your head is sitting above your heart. Let's bring a little elevation to the chin. Take a deeper breath in. Full exhale, let it go. Close the eyes down. Soften the space on your forehead. And feel it, even if it's just the tiniest little bit in your shoulders. Relax them further into the socket. You don't have to force anything in through this practice. And we don't have to know why a smile might be coming across our face. We could just be with our breath and enjoy the class, everyone. And come around, make your way to all fours, facing back towards the top of your mat. And spread your fingertips and start to move your body a little bit. Move your hips side to side. And you really bring this focus internally. I know a lot of yoga gets projected externally and through the poses and pictures of people doing poses. But I've taught a couple students in the day, and I can tell you, especially most recently, that no two bodies are exactly alike. And so as you go inward and to feel what your body is feeling, and to breathe into the sensations where you're feeling it, it's so special. It's such a nice space to draw yourself into your center. And so it all starts narrowing its focus until you meet that moment of realization. Along the way, we'll find deeper connection, unity with our body and our minds, and even each other, perhaps. And come back to square and drop the belly. Inhale, open the chest, lift the chin, cow pose. Exhale, tuck the chin, round your spine, and press the mat away through your hands. Inhale to extend the spine, drop the belly, open the chest, gaze forward. Exhale, tuck the chin, and round the spine, pull the belly in. Let's do one more. Inhale to extend the spine, belly out, open the chest, look forward, feel it. And exhale, tuck the chin, and belly in, press the mat away. Inhale to a flat back, and step back, tuck your toes into a high plank pose. And you can set your feet so they're hip width distance apart. And feel into your low back. If you want more support, bring your big toes all the way together. Keep the hands where they are. Rock the weight into your toes, and then press back into your heels so you're in the balls of your feet. And do that again. Roll the weight into your toes, and then press back through your heels. You're in the balls of your feet. Take an inhale, look between your palms. And now exhale, lift your tailbone up, press into a downward facing dog. And feel the down dog come into your legs. Take your right big toe on the back of your left ankle. And as you press that heel down, you feel how that changes and the feeling in your hands and your wrists and your shoulders. Keep lifting your tail. Breathe into the sensation. And step your right foot back inside your left foot and switch. Bring your left big toe on the back of your right ankle. And press the heel down. Keep lifting your tailbone up as you draw the down dog into your right leg. And again, notice the sensation as it changes and through your hands and your elbows and your shoulders. And let's bring your left foot back inside, downward facing dog. And feet hip width together. Let's get it charged up. Inhale, forward to plank pose. Draw up the arms, connect the belly in, knit the ribs. And then exhale, press back into your down dog. 2 more with breath. Inhale, forward to plank. Exhale, draw up. Use your legs, downward facing dog. 1 more. Inhale, forward to plank. And then exhale, draw your hips up, downward facing dog. Press both heels heavy. And grab the mat underneath with your fingertips pressing into the ground. And bring your big toes together. Inhale, lift your heels, lift your tail. Bend your knees, exhale, 2 big steps to the top of your mat, forward fold. Inhale, lift halfway, hands can go to your shins, support. Exhale, forward fold, take a dive. Inhale, stand up, arms reach over your heads. Exhale, bring your hands to your heart center, rock the weight into your heels. Inhale, circle the arms, reach up, look up. Exhale, dive, forward fold, hands to the mat. Inhale, lift halfway. Plant the hands, exhale, step back into a high plank. And so remember that difference from rolling into your toes or setting back in the balls of your feet. Stay in the balls of your feet, and yet your heels are lifted high, your thighs are turned on. Take a breath in together. And exhale, shift forward, bend your arms, chaturanga. Tops of the feet, inhale, upward facing dog. And a little feedback, exhale, and come back 3 breaths and see how you're feeling in your body. And seal your lips, as I know it's challenging to keep your lips sealed as these sensations and start to come on. But what happens is you contain that energy. And then the message goes in from your body into your mind and creating a connection and versus exacerbating a distraction, right? Or falling off your mat, right? Or coming to that place in where something pulls you off your mat. We stay here for the hour. Big toes together, lift your heels up, bend your knees, exhale, 2 steps to the top of the mat. Inhale, lift halfway. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, rise, circle the arms, reach up. Exhale, hands to your heart, focus on the breath. Inhale, circle the arms up. Exhale, dive, forward fold. Inhale, lift halfway. Plant the hands, step back, exhale into your high plank. Balls of the feet connect your legs, inhale. Bend the arms, exhale, chaturanga. Tops of the feet, inhale, press up dog. And exhale, downward facing dog. So you repeat in that feedback process. That which messaging comes from your body into your mind, and breathe into it and keep opening up and see where that takes you in through the expression of your practice, how you feel like expressing, and take a breath and allow that expression to flow to your surface from your core. Big toes together, heels up, bend your knees, exhale, walk or float to the top. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, rise, stand up, arms reach. Exhale, bring your hands into your heart center. Inhale, circle the arms, reach up. Exhale, dive, forward fold. Inhale, lift halfway. Plant, you can step or float back, chaturanga dandasana. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Keep your left foot down. Inhale, lift your right leg up. Okay, now draw that left heel down, lift your right leg a little higher, and keep the down dog in your legs, connect to your belly. Take a breath in together, and exhale, step your right foot in between your hands, and straighten your front leg any amount until you feel the stretch in the hamstring. It's okay, it's early, you can have a little bend to that front knee. Better to have a little bend than be compressing and tightening in your low spine. And yet if you can straighten your leg, exhale, straighten your leg all the way. Feel the breath draw out of your hips, through your spine, shoulders to your chest. And bend your right leg, come back into your lunge. This way you can set your hands flat. Swing your right leg back, kick it up, 3-legged down dog, inhale. Exhale, right knee to your right elbow. Gaze to the top of the mat. Inhale, kick back. Exhale, knee to your left elbow. Inhale, kick it back. Exhale, knee to your nose. Step through, step forward, both feet to the top. Use the belly. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, rise, stand up. Feel your right leg. Exhale, hands to your heart. Should feel a little different than your left leg. Inhale, circle the arms, reach up. Exhale, dive, forward fold. Inhale, lift halfway. Plant the hands, step or float, Chaturanga Dandasana. Inhale your flow, up dog. Exhale, express yourself back into your down dog. And keep your right foot down. Inhale your left leg up. So notice we're not twisting the shoulders. It's less momentum, it's more draw, containment. Keep that right heel pressing down, lift your left foot higher. On your exhale, knee to your nose, step your left foot all the way through. Take a breath. Make sure you fill up and straighten your front leg. So no, it's not this jerk into straighten your leg. It's a smooth connection with your breath. And as you exhale, you'll be able to measure that sensation. So, in discomfort in the stretch, breathe into it. And if you go too fast, right, that's how you can find yourself in pain. But at the right pace, you'll never experience pain on your yoga mat. If you can straighten the leg, go all the way. You can feel the breath and from your legs and through your hips all the way up through your spine. And turning on your midline, inner thighs. Bend your front leg, set your hands flat. Kick your left leg back and up, three-legged down dog. Exhale, left knee, left elbow, gaze to the top edge. Inhale, kick back and up. Left knee to your right elbow. Inhale, back and up. Left knee to your nose, step through, step forward, both feet to the top. Inhale, lift halfway. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, rise, reach up. Exhale, bring your hands into your heart. Find some balance, arms by your sides. Big toes together, heels press down, bend your legs, sweep the arms up, Utkatasana chair. You are welcome to stay in your Utkatasana chair. If you'd like to explore the arm balance in crow, pop the heels, spread the knees, bring your hands to the ground. Knees above your elbows, and lift one or both feet. And press into your hands, take a breath in. And if you're still in chair, stay there because we're meeting you back. Everybody back into your chair, feet down. Feel that in your heart, take a breath in. And everybody exhale, stand up, bring your hands to your heart center. Inhale, arms up, look up, stretch. Exhale, dive, forward fold. Inhale, lift halfway. Plant step, light hop, Chaturanga Dandasana. Inhale, upward dog, your expression. Exhale, down dog. Listen to the breath in your body. Set your down dog. Now you should feel some of the energy of the breath moving through you. And sometimes you'll feel it those days in where you just got to move your down dog around a little bit. Other days, more than content and to keep it nice and still. Connect to your breath, big toes together. Inhale, lift your right leg straight up and back. Exhale, bring your knee to your nose. Arms stay straight. Inhale, kick back and up. Exhale, knee above your right elbow, slide your gaze forward. Inhale, kick back and up. Right knee to your left elbow, kick out onto your floor. Pivot your back heel down. Press the ground away, and then reach your left arm up, fall in triangle. Feel your left heel. You can keep your right foot on the ground or lift your right foot off the ground for 3, 2, gaze and left hand to the mat. Pivot, kick your right leg back in space. Hover it, point your toes. Okay, I'm in my left toes. Lift your chin, breath in. Exhale, knee to your nose, crunch. Step back, plank, look forward, stretch it out. Exhale, Chaturanga, tops of the feet. Inhale, up dog. And exhale, roll over your toes, downward facing dog. Nice job, breathe here. And sometimes it's the combination that feels so good. And you can't anticipate it. You can only breathe and see how the breath takes you right through it, sometimes seamlessly. Right foot down, inhale, left leg up. Exhale, knee to your nose. Arms straight, inhale, kick back. Left knee above your left elbow, look forward. Inhale, kick back and up. Left knee, right elbow, kick out onto your floor. Pivot your back heel down. Shoulder behind wrist, reach your right arm up. Our right foot anchors into the mat. If we're going to float, that left foot lifts off the ground. Keep pulling it forward for 3, 2, gaze and right hand down. Pivot, stretch your left leg back, point your toes. Lift your chin, we're here, stretched out, breath in. Exhale, knee to your nose, crunch. Look forward, step back, plank, stretch. Exhale, chaturanga, tops of the feet, inhale, upward dog. Exhale, lift your hips, downward facing dog. And put a little bend to your knees. And feet are hip width. And draw your inner thighs back. Lift the bottom half of your bum up. Takes all the weight out of your low spine. I promise you, it's not about upper body strength. You all have the proportion to support. As you draw deeper and deeper into your breath, connect deeper and deeper into your core. Big toes together. Lift the heels. Elbows in, shoulders out, bend the knees. Exhale, walk or hop to the top. Inhale, lift halfway. Exhale, fold. Bend the legs, sweep the arms up, Utkatasana chair. And bring your hands to your heart center. And take an inhale, stay with your squat, lift your chest. Exhale, twist, left elbow outside your right thigh. You feel it, you'll feel it tight in the belly. That's good, wring it out. And then feel it open and broaden the chest. And use your upper back. Palms stay together. Look down to the ground. Press through your feet. Inhale, untwist, reach your arms up. Interlace the fingers, humble your chin. And take a breath in, roll your bone underneath. And then exhale, lift, lengthen, standing back bend. Active in your legs, active in your glutes as you draw yourself up and then back. So it's very minuscule. A few of us have the space in between the vertebrae of the spine to actually take this all the way back. So meet the compression, support with your core. Inhale, come back to center. And exhale, neutral, hands to your heart. And release your arms by your sides, feel your feet. And put all the weight into your right foot, hover your left knee up in front of you. Feel your ribs pull in, right? If you take your arms out in front of you, palms face up. Curl your fingers into your palms, make fists. Okay, like you're doing a row, pull your elbows back. That's drawing your ribs in. From that action, kick your left leg back and toppling tree. Palms are right there. Bring them to prayer in front of your heart center. And feel your standing legs straight and strong. Put the point on those back toes. And feel the length of your breath reaching you out through the crown of your head. With your inhale, rise. Bring your left knee through. Lift it up in front of you. Exhale, bring your left foot down. Reach your arms up. Palms separate to face. Bend your legs, sit down into your Utkatasana. Hands to your heart. Proud chest, inhale. And rotate right elbow outside your left thigh. The low belly get tighter as you expand the chest. Use the shoulders, strengthen the back. Palms stay together. Take your gaze down. Feel your feet untwist. Inhale, rise and reach up. Exhale, bring your hands to your heart center. Inner here. Cross your thumbs, lower your chin. And take your arms up. Biceps go behind your ears this time. And we're still wrapping the elbows in, tailbone down. And feel your legs as you lift, support with the core, standing back bend. And getting so much to release from the hips. And when you release, you become a little bit more vulnerable and stay active in your breath, because that's the part that feels good. When the muscles come back in to support the space or the vulnerability in that you've created. Inhale back to center, slow. Exhale, bring your hands to your heart. Release your arms down by your sides. Release all the weight into your left foot and lift your right knee in front. Take your arms forward, palms face up. Curl the fingers in, make your fist. Pull your elbows back by your sides. Draw your ribs in and then kick your right leg back. Okay, notice how that coils you through your upper back. Right toes on point, hands are there, palms in prayer. And breathe in your toppling tree, modified warrior 3. Deep sense of grounding, even if the sensations are ripe in the back of your left leg. Use your core, bring your right knee through, lift it back up in front of you. And step your right foot down, arms by your sides. Plant your feet. Lift your chest, feel the space in your low back, connect. Inhale, arms up, gaze up. Exhale, dive, forward fold, hands to the ground. Inhale to lift halfway. Plant step, you can float back, Chaturanga Dandasana. Inhale through upward facing dog. And exhale, press back, downward facing dog. 3 breaths in your down dog. One more breath in your downward facing dog. And let your breath deepen right now as we go into the hips and support with your core. Whole nother layer, everybody. Lift your right leg up to the sky. Step your right foot outside your right hand. And so you got a wide base. Both hands are inside your right foot. And feel as though you're doing the splits between your knees. And your left leg is working straight and strong. Keep your hips where they are. Take your right arm out. Reach it up. Lunge twist. You've done it many times before, but you're in a broader base. So you might feel the top of your left thigh. Great. Bring your right hand back down onto the ground, palms flat. Now this right leg is going to eagle wrap around the front of your left leg. So you slide your right foot back, wrap it across your left thigh, and then lift your hips up like downward facing dog. And that leg cross, the squeeze of the inner thighs. Pivot your back heel down flat like warrior 2. And then your right hand, right arm is there supporting you. Legs are crossed, take your left arm up. It's like side plank. With your eagle legs, makes you a little bit lighter and not putting as much weight down into your right palm. Bring your gaze and left hand down, pivot on your left toes, and set your hips high. Take an inhale through the nose. Exhale, step your right foot in between your hands. And we're not going anywhere until that left leg is straight, and then inhale, reach your arms up. Crescent warrior. And feel your legs, strengthen your low spine, lift your heart up. Hands to your heart center. On your exhale, twist, left elbow outside your right thigh. So it's that little move we started with into your back toes. And feel it draw up your leg. Keep your heart ascending. Feel your palms. Again, you don't have to know why there's a smile on your face right now. It's all good. Gaze and hands back to the mat flat. Inhale, kick your right leg back and up. Exhale, step your right foot through. Let's go. Standing splits. Left leg lifts. And you can walk your hands forward. As you stretch your head down, press through your right foot. And feel the hamstring. Take the bite out of the outer hip. And point your left toes. And palms to mat, chin to chest. 3 more breaths. As you exhale, left knee to your chest. Bring your feet together. Inhale, halfway lift. Bring your hands to your hips. And exhale, rise. Come all the way up to stand. Keep your chest proud. Ooh, feel your bum slide down. Reach your arms up. Steeple grip, palms together. Just your thumbs hook. And side bend to the left. And feel the draw into your left heel. And this is going to wrap up nicely into your eagle standing. Rise up to center. Lift your right knee. Wrap it over your left thigh and bring your right arm under your left arm. Sit on your perch in eagle pose. And dialed into your center, expanding every breath into your honest truth, your expression of what you're feeling right now. And squeeze it, breathe into it. It's quite exhilarating. Even if you're sweating buckets, everybody stand up, lift your right knee in front, and step down, feet together, arms by your sides. And feel your feet humble your chin, give your shoulders a roll. And 2 feet on the ground, inhale, arms reach up. Exhale, take a bow, forward fold, dive. Inhale to lift halfway. Plant, you can step, jump, or float back, Chaturanga Dandasana. Inhale through upward facing dog, press. Exhale, downward facing dog. And set your feet, set your hands. And keep your knees lifted. I know there's moments where you want to fold forward. You want to put your knees down on the ground. I encourage you to stay and so that you get the rebound of the energy and through the postures as you open up the space and then let that flow run through that space. Right foot stays, inhale, left leg lifts. Exhale, step left foot outside your left hand. We're in that broad base. Both hands inside your left foot. And as far as the knee goes, pull the knees in opposite directions. So it feels like you're doing the splits. Keep your hips square. Right hand stays. Reach your left arm up. From the broad base, you might feel it a little bit more in the top of your right thigh. And say the bottom of your hip flexor. Nice breath. Gaze in left hand comes back down. Set your hands flat. Your left leg is going to eagle wrap your right leg. Okay, slide your left foot back. Wrap it around the front of your right thigh. And lift your hips. So you've got eagle legs in a down dog shape. Hands are set. Pivot your back heel inside like a warrior 2 leg. The left leg is hugging, holding on, right? Like a claw grip. And then reach your right arm up. And you should make it a little lighter. This is feeling your legs when it comes to your side plank, not dumping the weight into your shoulders or even your entire arm for that matter. A lot more to your core. Gaze in right hand, back down. Pivot square, back heel high. And hips to the sky. Take a breath in. Look forward. Step your left foot in between your hands. You're in a long lunge. We're not going anywhere till that right leg is straight. Work it out. Breathe into it. Lots of space between the knees. Feel your feet rise. Arms up. Crescent warrior. You're probably one of the longer, more stretched out crescent warriors you've done in a while. Lift your heart up. Drop the shoulders down. Feel both legs. Bring your hands to your heart. And chest proud. On the exhale, twist. Right elbow outside your left thigh. Okay, now that's that little move like we started, bringing more weight into the toes. Gives you just enough space through your low back. And strong through the upper back as you turn and twist. And bring your gaze and hands back to the mat. Set flat. Inhale, kick your left leg back and up. 3-legged dog. And here we go. Big step, left foot all the way through. Transfer the weight. Right leg lifts, standing splits. And press through the center of your left foot. Ooh, feel the hamstring. Take your right leg up. Head down. Gosh, I didn't even say, I hope everybody had a great Halloween yesterday. A little different. But our son, he said, best Halloween ever. So you never know, right? And you don't have to know why you might be smiling right now. It's all good. Lips sealed, breathe in through your nose. Right knee to your chest, step your right foot down next to your left foot. Inhale to lift halfway. Exhale, hands to your hips, rise and come all the way up. Feel the tailbone drop. Keep the chest proud. Inhale your arms up, palms touch, and hook your thumbs. And steeple grip. Biceps going behind the ears, side bend to the right. So we're not losing it down into the low back. And by keeping the hips square, keeping the shoulders and square, all relative, of course, to the top of your mat. And feel your feet. Right heel heavy. Inhale, rise to center. Exhale, bend your legs and cross your left leg over your right leg first. Bring your left arm under your right arm. And you've got your eagle, Garudasana. Midline to squeeze. Sit on your perch, clear vision, and breathe. As you inhale, rise, lift your left knee in front. Left foot down, arms by your sides. Feel your hips and your shoulders release. Stand tall to your chest. Excellent. With your inhale, arms up, look up. Five swan, fold, hands to the mat. Inhale to lift halfway. Plant, step. You can jump or float, Chaturanga Dandasana. Inhale through your upward facing dog. And exhale, press back, downward facing dog. And tune into your breath. 3 inhales and 3 exhales right here. And at the end of your exhale, walk your hands and feet to the middle of your mat, please. And today, big pause. Slide them under your feet. Right hand under your right foot, and then left hand under your left foot. And set your heels out. Back of your wrists flat or back of your hands flat. And then you can soften the chin, work the legs straight. If you're picking up on a little sensitivity in your low spine, put a little bend to your knees and flex your belly so you can keep this in your hamstrings. Let it drain out of your shoulders, your neck. If you are one to hold it underneath your shoulder blades, breathe those knots away. Bend the knees, slide your hands out. Keep your feet hip width apart. Bend your legs quite a bit. And get your bum to lower. Bring your palms to your heart center. Okay, we're going to work it out in the squats. We can go deep. Take an inhale. Stand up, arms by your sides. Proud chest. Exhale. Keep the belly tight. Inhale, squat deep. Exhale, rise, chest proud. Let's go. Inhale, squat deep. Exhale, rise. Inhale, squat. Exhale, rise. Inhale, squat. Exhale, rise. 5 more. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. 2. 1. Good. Squat, stay, legs bent. Bring your hands down to the ground. Step your feet back into a high plank. Bring your big toes together. And now you got all that space in your hips. We're going to work the plank, yogi push-up, side plank sequence. Inhale here. Exhale, lower halfway. Inhale, high plank. Exhale, outer edge of your left foot. Legs stack. Inhale, your right arm up. Gaze down. Exhale, right hand to the mat. Take a breath in. Use your legs, lower halfway. Push up plank. Outer edge of your right foot. Inhale your left arm up. Gaze and left hand down. Exhale. Got it? One more round. Breathe in. Exhale, lower halfway. Inhale, push up. Outer edge of your left foot. Inhale, right arm up. Gaze and right hand down. Set breath. Inhale. Exhale, lower halfway. Inhale, push up. Outer edge of your right foot. Inhale, reach your left arm up. Gaze down. Exhale, left hand to the ground. Stay with me. Inhale. Exhale, lower halfway. Tops of the feet. Inhale, upward facing dog. And exhale, press back, downward facing dog. And feel it as you're set up for your side angle. Breathe in and breathe out. Here we go. Right leg to the sky. Big step, right foot in between your hands. Pivot your back heel down. And so you should feel the room here. Bum rolling under, right hand to the ground. If not, you can use a block. You can use your water bottle. And then look at this left arm. It's super light, right? There's nothing heavy about the left arm. Reach it forward. And keep rolling your hips under. And feel it as you practice, rotating your rib cage without moving your front knee in. And then turn your gaze up slightly. That right hip crease, it's normal to get tight. Feel your back heel, gaze down. And then inhale, rise up. Straighten your right leg, turn your right toes in. And face the sideline of your mat, breathe in. Turn your left toes out to the back of your mat and lunge, warrior two. Feeling your outer right hip release. You can even draw the strength, support, and awareness to your right glute and to engage. Flip your left palm, inhale to reverse your warrior. And exhale, come back to your warrior two. And straighten your left leg, pivot your toes in. Reach your arms up, look up. Exhale, take a bow, forward fold. And wide legs, kick your heels out, toes in. You stay with your wide legs. If you're exploring inversion, tripod, make sure you're not putting too much weight into your head. Use your hands, connect to your back. As you make your way down, feet to the ground. Inhale, straight arms, flat back. And exhale, walk your hands over to your right foot. Pivot square, set your hands, step your right leg back, come into a high plank. High push-up, inhale. Chaturanga, lower exhale. Tops of the feet, inhale, up dog. And exhale, press back, downward facing dog. Got it. Take a breath into it. Feel the sweat. Follow a drip of sweat down the side of your face. Let it be that simple. Here we go. This moment, this breath, right foot down. Inhale, left leg up. Exhale, big step, left foot all the way through. Pivot your back heel down. The hips are open. The left hand outside the left ankle. And as you ground through that back heel, and your right arm floats forward, extended side angle. And as you rotate the rib cage, just make sure you're not turning that front knee in. And keep your outer left glute wrapping underneath and behind the knee. And feel the ground through your back heel. And of course, that left hip crease gets tight, compressed, but that's how we open it up into detox. Take your gaze down. Feel your heel, inhale, rise up, arms into the T. Straighten your left leg, pivot your left toes in. Keep your arms in the T. Turn your right toes out to the back of your mat and lunge warrior two. And so it's a simple draw the knees away from each other. Roll the bum under. Keep the belly firm. Lift the chest proud. Flip your right palm. Inhale to reverse your warrior two. Reach up and back. And exhale, come back to warrior two. Straighten your right leg. Pivot, turn, right toes in. And facing the sideline of your mat. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, take a bow. Forward fold with wide legs. Okay, the tripod, which I did not demonstrate on the first side, but easier to see on this side. Hands walk back, shoulder width apart. Feet are wide. I'm pulling the chest forward, like I'm trying to get my forehead to the ground. The chin, top of the head down. Heels lift, and then the inner thighs, but the strength, and from the outer hips, start to bring the legs up. Okay, it's not too much weight. Actually little to no weight in the neck, and the head is just a kickstand for the hips. The weight is in the hands, the strength is in the upper back, and we're breathing. This is the moment right here. Nice, Jennifer. I can see you through the window. Focus. Keep the weight in the hands. Come out with just as much presence as you came in. And feet wide, feet down. Crawl your hands forward and press your head off the ground. And a little hop, feet back onto the mat. If you came off like me, take an inhale. And exhale, walk your hands over to your left foot. Pivot square, step your left foot back into a high plank. Take an inhale. Exhale, bend your arms, chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog. And exhale, downward facing dog. Excellent, everyone. Breathe in your dog. Come down onto your knees. Please sit on your shins. And don't be surprised if your arms are feeling all of that energy. Rest your hands on your lap. And soften your chin. Feel the space in your chest. Nice, and to relax your neck and your shoulders. And roll your head out a little bit on one side. Roll it back to the other side. And let your head come back to center. Neutral spine. Close your eyes. And take a breath and slow down your exhale. Say 2 or 3 times. And from how you're breathing just previously, notice these waves, what you're feeling right now. At the end of your exhale, you can open your eyes. If you'd like a little sip of water, please take a sip. And when you're done with your water, crawl your knees forward and spread them mat width apart. Big toes together. And so your pelvis can settle in between your heels, setting up reclining hero. And take the hands behind. Push the tailbone forward and draw your shins in. Pull your heart away and then come down onto your elbows. And keep your ribs from flaring out, as that'll likely dump weight into your low back. Draw your ribs in, and then you can flatten all the way down onto your shoulders. Ooh. And you notice in repetition in how you learn to be in the position, in the asana. And as part of being, you're able to continuously focus and draw your mind back to your breath, no matter what else comes up or what's going on around you. Three more breaths in this shape. You're a human being. I'm a human being. Look at all the beautiful human beings as you go throughout your day. When you cross, when you intersect a moment in time with another human being, that's pretty special. Why we don't see it that way all the time, I'm not sure. But it's pretty special. And hands to your ankles, use your elbows, draw your belly in and start to bring yourself back up. Elbows to your hands. And feel it as you rise. Bring your knees in slightly towards each other. Ooh, feel your feet and your knees. And some of that flow come back into your body. It's like a drain plug just pulled out of your low back and through your spine. Come on to your hands, no rush. Step your right foot back, tuck your toes, setting up plank pose. And step your left foot back, tuck your toes, and you're in plank pose. Arms straight, legs straight. As you set your plank, big toes together, micro bend your elbows 1 inch. And then straighten your arms back out. Micro bend your elbows 3 inches, and then straighten your arms back out. So that 3-inch bend, and then we micro pulse the push-up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Listen, arms straight. Take an inhale, and belly in, hips in line with your armpits. Start to bend your arms slowly for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Chest to the mat, untuck your toes. Feet set hip width apart. Tops of your feet ground, lift baby cobra. And press your hips, press your pubic bone into the ground. Hover your feet off the mat, point your toes. Hover your hands, and breathe here. Slide your gaze forward. And keep breathing best you can. And as you soften down, hands to the mat, chin to the mat. Feel your low back soften. And work the breath into that coil of the upper back. Curl your right heel into your bum. Reach back with your right hand, grab the outside of your ankle. And curl your left heel into your bum. Reach back with your left hand, grab the outside of your ankle. Knees towards each other, thighs down, and as you exhale, kick into your hands. Pull your heart forward. It might just be the best pose we could be doing for ourselves right now. And breathe into it. Keep your hips heavy. Lengthen out of your belly so you're not crunching in your low spine. Kick for 3, 2, and slowly come back down. And release the feet. And release the arms. Turn your right cheek down onto the ground. Let it go. And if you want to rock the front of your hips out a little bit side to side, you can do that. You might feel your heartbeat in your belly, of course in your chest, maybe even in your face, in your cheek. And switch sides, turn your left cheek onto the mat. And find the shape of your arms that feels good for your shoulders. And bring your chin back to the mat, hands underneath your shoulders, and curl your 10 toes under. And so you want your hands down beside your ribs, and with your toes tucked, your kneecaps lift off the ground, thighs engage, belly in, hover, press, hover, press, hover, press, all the way to your plank. And lift your bum, come back into your down dog. Little bend to your knees. If you want to take all the curve out of your low spine, that can feel really good. Flex your belly as you come down onto your knees. Swing your feet around in front of you. And with your legs in front now, go ahead and lie down onto your back. And bend your legs so that your feet are flat. Keep your head off the ground. Interlace the fingers. And then give your upper body so your head's off the ground. And then I'm just swaying with the hands behind the head, a little bit side to side, loosening up the connection around the sacrum and the low back, and then settle at center. Okay, kick your legs straight out, and then hover your heels, say 12 inches off the mat. It might make you shake, but it'll make your belly engage too. Bring your right knee in, left elbow, right knee, kick, switch, kick, switch. Kick, switch, kick, switch. Go 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Both legs straight, hover. Okay, it might make you shake, but it might make your belly work too. Okay, left knee in, kick, switch, kick, switch, kick, switch. Let's go. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Last one. Legs straight. Stay up with me. If you're shaking, that's good. You should feel this right in your six-pack power center. Right knee in. Elbow to knee. Kick, switch. Kick, switch. Kick, switch. Let's go. Last 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Legs straight. Inhale. And slowly lower down. Whew. Exhale. And again. You might be smiling, and that's okay. Let it go. Let it go, let it go, let it go. And if it comes back, take a breath again. And let it go, let it go, let it go, let it go. A nice deep connection to your power center. Put your left hand on your belly. Feel it. Squeeze it, fingertips, right there. Good job. Feet flat to the mat. Cross your right leg over your left leg, like your eagle legs. And scoot your hips over to the right, and roll your knees down to the left. You can let your arms go out into a T, or up a little bit higher into a Y. And shoulders stay flat. Slowly roll your hips back to center. Uncross your right leg, both feet on the ground. Cross your left leg over your right thigh. Scoot your hips over to the left. Exhale, bring your knees back to the right. And this goes for life in general, everybody. If you become confused, if you're not sure, if you're like, what do? I'm feeling whatever I'm feeling. I'm just not sure. Now that we have these classes online, I'm like, turn on a class. If this becomes something that you trust, something that you can at least relate to on some level, if we could build in that opportunity for ourselves, just turn it on, even if you just listen to it. You say you're feeling it in your car, the sound of the voice, the cadence of the cues. Right? You'll be able to drop into that feeling, that place of your practice, and you'll probably start breathing with the practice, even if you're not moving physically. And practice does a really great job at keeping it real and putting us right here. You can't go anywhere beyond where you're at right now. You slowly start to bring your legs, your gaze, everything back to center. Uncross your left leg and let the soles of your feet meet. You make any adjustments in your hips as your knees fall apart. And you can either have your arms over your head or you can have your arms by your sides. And set the head. It may take a few mini sighs to release your breath, and then let your breath go. Let it be natural. And you have fulfilled this endeavor, and to feel the beauty of your expression, the truth of your expression, and possibly the joy of your being is protruding out of your skin. And not only your face, but the way you move, the way you walk, and when you speak again, the way that you talk, the way you listen, the way you see the world when you step off your mat today. Go ahead and straighten your legs out long. And let your arms come down by your sides. And set yourself here flat on your back. As untethered as we say, as we will be through this practice right here. And that's a feeling only you can realize. So it may feel really damn good right now. And there may be all this other energy still twirling around you, but you're not being pulled to it. And thank you all for being here again. Thank you for sharing your practice. I could feel you. I hope you can feel it. A powerful breath today. Have a beautiful rest of your Sunday, and I look forward to practicing with you tomorrow. And peace, love, and a lot of light, everybody. And thank you for your practice. Namaste.